Good afternoon, everybody. It's Sunday, the 24th of January, and just my weekly update to you all. Following on from what happened last week, what we've got planned next week, and just a little bit of a review of how things are going, really. So we've done 3 weeks. Congratulations. You might not think that actually it's much of an achievement. But actually take the time to look back and think, right, what are the small wins? What are the little victories? It might have been that you've been a bit more efficient during the day. It might be that work has been a bit more productive. It might be that the little ones have engaged a little bit more in classes or in their online learning at school, or they've been doing the little tasks that they've been working on, or that you've asked them to do. Take the time to look back and think, right, what are the little wins? And all those little wins all add up to a much more positive outlook. It doesn't have to be a huge, great big win. Obviously, the most obvious one we're all looking for is to come out of COVID all safe and well and to live our normal lives. But for now, we have to look at those things that we can control. And there is actually a lot that we can control. So take a moment and look at the little wins. 3 weeks done. At the beginning of the week or the beginning of January, we might all sort and thought, oh, here we go again. We're not going to get through it in that mindset. Another day. But we've got through it again. We'll get through another 3 weeks. And if we have to get through another 3 weeks, we will do as well. I must say, however, that the classes in the last week have been fantastic. The attendance has been really, really good, really, really positive. Engagement has been really, really positive. The kids in particular have been really, really switched on. And everybody across the board, from our little ones all the way to adults, really grasping the new syllabus and the new drills that we're going through. We've moved a couple of students up a class, and they're grasping those things really, really well. So really, really proud of those. And they are little wins, and some of them big wins, but really, really well done. I say really, really positive classes. Lots and lots of energy with what we're doing. And on that note, I do want to take this moment as well to just acknowledge publicly and thank the team for the huge efforts that they are making. It's very easy to take these things for granted, and I don't think we ever do. But as students, please do recognise that the team are giving up their time and their effort and their knowledge and their experience to come and help you. And what that does is it means that on Zoom, we can break off into little groups and work in really, really small groups and pay attention to the detail. And some students have actually been working on really small groups, so maybe even a 1-to-1 for 20-30 minutes, or even a 1-to-2 students or something like that. Really small groups. So they've been working really, really well. So thank you so much to the team. It really, really is greatly appreciated. And your help and support is very warmly felt across the group. So thank you for that. Last week, a quick review of what we did last week. With the little ones, our Mighty Mats, we had a superhero theme. So we were talking about what it takes to be a superhero, what do they need to do. And again, it's the little things. It's about being polite. It's being kind to people, helping people, maybe putting their toys away, helping at home, those kind of things. And we've been having a little bit of fun in class as well, being superheroes. We put up a little superhero task sheet, and on that task sheet they can give themselves a superhero name, and it's just a tick sheet of little things that mums and dads you can tick off once they've done those, and also maybe draw a picture of them being superheroes as well. And it's great for the little ones to think, actually, do you know, I can be a superhero. I can be a superhero in anything. I can be a black belt in anything. So please do share those, and we can share those among the students. And it really does inspire everybody as well. And it's a lot of fun. And it's great to see what the little ones have been working on at home. So that's the worksheet. That's available in the files section of this Facebook group, and also by logging into our website. If you want to log into the website, just on a side note, the login details haven't changed. It's exactly the same as it is for gradings. The username is mfkent, all one word, and the password is mfkentgrading, all one word, all lowercase. Okay. With the juniors, we've been talking a little bit more about goals and breaking that down a little bit more and talking to them about what their goals are. So as parents and families, do have a chat to them about what their goals are. Saying a goal out loud, that's really, really easy. I want to be a black belt. I want to be really good I want to learn a trick whilst riding my bike. I want to learn this piece of music on the piano. I want to improve my reading level. Whatever it is, that's very easy to say. Actually breaking down and working out how are we going to achieve that. That's the difficult part. And for little ones, it can be quite tricky. and they might not really understand how they're going to do it. So parents, families, do sit down with them. There's the sheet of paper, which we've done. Again, that's available in all the other areas, Facebook group and website and so on. And sit down and get them to write it down and figure out how they're going to do it. And what that does is it means that they can really engage with it. There's a little bit of accountability, but then they can work out how they're going to get there. And they can really figure out, is this realistic? Will they be able to achieve it? How much work are they going to have to put in? Making sure that they realise that actually, yes, if they want to achieve that goal, if they want to achieve the grading in March, what is it they have to do? Yes, they have to achieve regular attendance in classes, but they have to practice outside as well. We cannot expect them to be improving hugely without any practice at all or attending classes. We can't expect them to learn new skills at school or develop their learning at schools if they're not putting a little bit of extra practice in and a little bit of extra work. And for juniors and younger ones, having that realization that actually, if I want to achieve this, I'm going to have to be consistent and I'm going to have to work out a plan. So we're going to carry on doing that a little bit more next week. But again, please share that with us. And again, it really does inspire everybody else. With the adults, we've had a little bit of fun playing a game of cards. They might not have enjoyed the fact that it was all stacked in my favour, but that's just the way it goes. They worked really, really well. Really proud of them. We're starting to work on a lot of their kicks as well. So that's the breakdown for next week. But well done, adults. Really, really good work there this week. We had a challenge from Mr. Leavemore on Friday. Again, do let us know how you get on with that. And Miss Alex Mills was taking hold of the MF Instagram account and had some really interesting questions, not just from here within the MF Kent family, but further afield in the MF family, which is really, really good to see. And she handled herself really, really well. So well done on those. And some of you actually went online this morning and you took part in that form seminar, free form seminar training day with Master Poplet. She is a phenomenal martial artist and probably one of the best forms practitioners we have in the organisation. And she's given up her time to help students. If you're interested in that, do let me know. She's running a forms seminar, a free forms seminar for 4 hours in April. And what she's doing every other week from today, she's running a 2-hour form session just to make sure that anyone that wants to attend in April knows the form. So you need to know the form, normally taught at black belt, but she's teaching it to anybody that wants to do it before the form seminar in April. Black belts, and I'm calling all black belts in our MF Kent family, please put this date in your diary for April. Okay, the April forms diary, the date in there. All the details I put up on the Facebook group page as well. So, but if you've got any questions, do let me know. It's a 4-hour training session. And in that 4 hours, she's just going to break down certain things, really look at how to apply things, how to make them even better. And black belts, if you are not attending that form seminar on in April, okay, you really are missing out. Okay, it's going to be a lot of fun. So please do book that in. This coming week, so obviously the class is all as normal. We're building up now, we're ramping things up and just making sure we are going through as much of the new syllabus as we can, teaching all the new skills and drills and starting to prep people should they be ready for the March grading, whether it be colour belt or panel grading as well. For our little ones, Mighty Mats, we're going to carry on the superhero theme, but also we want to invite mums and dads, or it might be brother, sister, anyone in the house to take part with them. You don't need to worry. We're not going to put you through lots of rigorous exercises. It's just to have a little bit of fun with our Mighty Mats, and also just to give them something to work on. And then what will also happen is they'll be practicing some skills with you, and we can talk to you over Zoom about what it is that you need to be looking for if they're practicing outside of class. Maybe how to hold the pad properly, how they need to be standing, the type of technique they need to be doing to help you to help them. Okay, and it'll be a lot of fun as well. So don't be shy. If it's a big brother or sister and they want to do it, that's absolutely fine. But please do try and make someone available in the house that they can join in and have a little bit of fun with them as well. But again, we'll be talking about superheroes with them. Juniors, we'll carry on. We're going to really do lots and lots of kicking this week. You're going to be having some fun with a card game this week during class, which is quite good. And we're also going to be continuing our chat about goal setting. The other thing as well is I'm going to be putting up online tomorrow a black belt worksheet. Now, this isn't for black belts. This is for everybody. Okay, this is for all juniors. It's kind of like a bingo sheet, really. So on the sheet, I've written down lots of different things, lots of different tasks for them to achieve. And what I'd like you to do is just ring it, circle it, sign it, cross it off, whatever it is, and work through that as best you can. You might need mum and dad's help, and some of them are a little bit more challenging than others, but just a little bit of fun, just something to work on, something slightly different out of your day-to-day routine during the week. Okay, so that's going to be a black belt worksheet or black belt bingo sheet. That's for the juniors. Adults, we're going to carry on really breaking down those kicks and working on those. So you're going to be working hard in those classes this week. We have our normal Can You Do More Than Mr. Leavenmore challenge on Friday coming up. Also on Friday, Mr. Homeward is going to be taking over the MF Kent Instagram account. So if you are on Instagram, if you're not, just search Matford S. Kent. And then watch out for the image that goes up in the story, and then you can post a question up and see what his answers. And I promise you they will be very, very interesting and worthwhile as well. So do have a bit of fun with that. And then also next week, and also into February as well, if ever you want to invite a family member or a friend to come and join you, some of you, especially you juniors, I know you want to be spending more time seeing your friends and friends at school and so on. And if you haven't seen them for a while, this could be a lot of fun. You'll see them on Zoom. We can put you together. You can practice together, have a little bit of fun. If you do want to invite family and friends to come along and join in the class, just let me know. Just get mums and dads to drop me a message. I just need some contact details from them. And then obviously I'll send over the Zoom details and they can jump straight in and have a little bit of fun as well. Just something else different for you. So that's this week coming up. As I said at the beginning, focus on those little wins. What are the little successes? It might be that a little win is just getting the little one out of bed a little bit more efficiently, a little bit prompter in the morning, or they're just engaging a little bit more. And sometimes, especially as we're going into week 4, it can sometimes feel that everything is very repetitive. It's ongoing. It's the same thing. And so there's nothing wrong with just changing up the routine. I've always said that kids need routine and they need that structure, but just changing things up just a little bit, whether it's just a 5-minute board game or a 5-minute, right, let's just focus on something else, 5-minute walk or something like that. Doesn't have to be big, just something that tweaks the timetable a little bit, tweaks the routine so we don't get bored. And also you can just think, well, yes, that's been a little bit of a win. We change things for 5 minutes and then they refocus back on their schoolwork. We change things for 5 minutes and actually the family time was really, really positive from there. So look back at the week. What are your little wins? How are you going to make this week really, really positive? What are your goals going to be for this week? And I very much look forward to seeing you in your class. Another full week of classes, lots and lots of energy, and I'm sure the attendance will be really, really good. Any questions at all, any concerns, do let me know. Just drop me a message and I will see you very, very soon. Fingers crossed. Take care. Bye-bye.